you have to make a distinction between the bridge and between the hip escape itself. If you just hip escape like this, wait for a second. If I just do the hip escape like this, I'm actually making two moves at the same time. I'm moving my butt away and I'm moving my knee down, correct? Lay on your back, please. Look, if you're here, it's very easy to stop a hip escape. So make your hip escape, put your both feet here, make a hip escape. And now go back in, please. It's very easy for you to stop a hip escape like that. What I got a block to make it stopping? What? No, not the hip.
Knee.
Sorry? Yeah. If I can stop this knee from, block this knee hip escape now, your hip escape became much more difficult. And if you insist, you put yourself into a very awkward position like that, which is not very good for your ribs and your spine. So the first focus of me is always protecting my head and getting this knee on the floor. So the movement I always make in the beginning is this. And for me it's impossible to teach jiu-jitsu without showing this movement first. The first I do is from here, you go sideways and make this kind of a bridge. That's the first thing, right? Another thing, look, anyone ever popped a rib while rolling? Yeah, well, I had it happen as well, and I cannot guarantee it, but I'm 90% sure it was something like this, because you bridge, you leave your legs here, and you bridge only torque your body, and it's fine by itself to do it like that. But if the person on top puts pressure on the wrong way when I'm doing this, that's when you pop ribs. Because my knees go one way and my upper body goes the other way. So I like to do when I'm here, I always like to keep my knees and my shoulders in the same dimension. So when I'm here, I'm gonna go sideways. Keep my elbows connected, keep maximum distance from my face. It's even easier to protect strikes this way. That's the first part. So come here, please. You're gonna feel. Next thing, the grips here, where I'm gonna grip. If I'm on bottom, I want you to feel equally stuck as me. If I just grab the gi here, okay? From here, make distance, please. I'll try to go away. You can still kind of move, right? Now go back in. If I over grip, exaggerate my grips, pull them back in, squeeze here. So you try to move now. Now it's a bit harder for you. And I can feel you moving in this case. So what I'm going to do from here, first exaggerate your grips, pull the elbows back in on both sides, and I'll make maximum distance. Okay? Everybody got this part yet? Okay, look. What he needs to do to get back in control to start attacking is has to put me back on the ground. Right? So push me back on the ground, please. It's going to be very hard for him to do so. Not impossible, but if you do it like that, go again. Yeah. You actually make yourself weak in that angle, which is for later. But now look, if you manage to pull up my elbow here, if I'm bridging, you start to push my elbow up, that's when I get back on my back, right? So go back. So the first part we're doing, make a bridge here, and I'll really exaggerate this push. Now we're going to use this hand over here to start making a grip on his other hand here and start making your elbow free. Now look, very important part over here. Don't ever step. Never lose contact with the floor. If I step and you start pushing me at this point, push please, that's when I get pushed back on my back here. So again, I bridge, pull the elbow through, see, I'm going to slide my legs over the floor and I keep walking my knee up. Okay, put my hand on the floor. I'm going to walk in and you go to the ground. That's the first drill I usually teach to my white belts these days. In their first class,